Sagittarius, welcome to your February 2023 reading. I'm Robin Carline from Robin's Authentic Wellness Tarot, and thank you for visiting my channel. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you. This is a 10-card reading. Let's see what your situational energy is. What does Sagittarius need to know? Here we go. Ooh. It is decision time. This is the Two of Swords. This is air energy, and this is definitely making that decision. And oh, this feels like something that has kind of been lingering, something that maybe you quite haven't addressed yet, because I kind of feel like there's some uncertainty, and I think it basically is going to need to kind of like, it's kind of like a, I don't want to say like slap in the face or something like that, but it's like, it just kind of hits you. It hits you. And then you'll just be like, I just feel like there's some sort of turmoil, because I feel like there's something that you really want to do, but then I feel like there's something that you know you should do. And it could be something like a short-term fix. There are things that come up all the time, and I find, and even with myself, I can't get stuck in, you know, where's this choice going to lead me? I just have to go there, and I have to see what happens, because everything's a moment in time. Just because you make a certain decision, it doesn't mean that it has to be absolutely 100% forever set in stone. Okay. So when you're making this decision, just be like really, really open about it, and like, it's just the best thing is not to see what the outcome, not to feel, not to even guess what the outcome is going to be. Go with your gut, go with your instinct. This sword energy, it really, represents the top 3 chakras, which is that communication. It is like moving with your intuition, but it's also like allowing yourself to receive like all different perspectives. Okay. So, I'm feeling all sorts of things with this here, but definitely you could know what the decision is, but I do feel that there's some kind of uncertainty. Like, I know that there's an awareness of it, but yeah, I feel like something's really going to come to light this month for you, and it's going to be really, it's going to be really revealing to you. So here for the second placement, this one is the challenge position, and it's the Chariot. The Chariot is one of the best cards that you can receive in the deck. And so for this one here, it is the career advancement. It is the career success. It is being recognized. And so for that decision, I feel like it's something that you're doing to, I feel like the thing that you should do is going to level you up in positions. Maybe there's more money. But I just, for what I'm feeling is that it's just not going to be 100% long term. It could be, and it could be something really, really, that there's a part of it that you've always wished for, but then there's other things that you wish. Like that's what I'm getting is you're definitely going to be receiving. You're definitely going to be receiving in that one path, that one decision. Just knowing that that decision and that road, and it's weird because I've with clients, I have discussed this in with many clients. I've discussed the same exact thing, is that there's decisions that are coming up, and what should they do? And it's I always say, go with your heart, go with your passion, go with your desire. Absolutely. But then there's sometimes, there's something that's going to bring in the money that you could use. All I'm seeing is that there's different complexities here, but for this is definitely going to unchallenge, and it is going to move straight forward. Whatever is kind of like in between, and all the little steps, or kind of like the step stools, or what I see is like lily pads, like you're jumping from one place and you're getting a little bit further. That's what I see. That's interesting. I just see, here you go. Here's your belief energy. This is the 10 of Pentacles. That's amazing. This one here is like fulfillment. This is success. There is success coming your way. Sagittarius, please believe that. There is that coming your way. I just feel like there's so many complexities right now in the decisions that, and for me right now, like this is all career. Like this is all like business planning and what you're doing. You can resonate to this in the personal side, like personal development, because I mean, with your career, there is that aspect of that personal. Right now I'm currently not really seeing that there's a lot of relationship stuff going on here. I feel like it's more like strategic planning that you're doing. Yeah. See, root of the reading, King of Pentacles. So the decision that you're making, the decision that you know that you should do, but might not necessarily want to do, that's the path that's going to bring this money to you, that's going to bring this fulfillment, that's going to bring, like, the both of these is like success, fulfillment. Like the King of Pentacles is like what they call it like the Midas touch. So like anything you touch like turns into gold. So I just feel like, well, the message that I'm receiving is and like I've already said, it is stop trying to see the outcome. Just kind of go with it, see what happens, receive what you receive, and then you may find that you may want to move on and kind of go back to the other decision, go down that other path. Yeah, like that is like all that I'm receiving here. But again, there's so many complexities to this because there's so many different avenues. Wow. And here again, you have another completion card, and this is the 10 of Cups. Again, this is like happiness. This is marriage. Like there's happy family, like just absolutely amazing, incredible elation. But yeah, I kind of feel like there's always some sort of decisions that we have to make that we don't necessarily want to do. We don't mind it, but we don't necessarily, it's not the passion right away, okay? And so here you have for the future, this one is the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords, this is a representation of this year, because the 7, that is 2023 equals 7. And this one here, the 7 of Swords, this one is focusing on the positive energy, focusing on where you are moving and going to, and stop looking back, okay? Stop looking back at these swords that are in the ground. They are not doing anything for you. And so it could be like with making this decision, and from what I'm receiving from this reading, is that the other decision, which might be like that's your passion, that's where you want to go, that's something that you want to do, there has to be this built foundation that's going to produce a lot, and then you can take that avenue. But until then, looking that way, and then perhaps you can look back this way. But for right now, and for the immediate futures, in February, it's saying have your direction going towards what is producing for you, what is kind of padding your foundation and really supporting you. And I just feel like there's going to be a lot more growth. There's going to be a lot more experience. And really, like, this kind of feels like something that I wouldn't usually say. But with the Aquarius energy that we're in right now, and the age of Aquarius that we're in for the next 2,000 years, there is a lot of logical thinking, which it's funny because for me, I'm like impulsive and I go for it, and I'm always following my intuition. I'm always going that way. But then I find, and which I really find helpful, especially now for me, I find helpful, is that there is that logical side, and there is that strategic side. And for that strategy, that is what 2023 is all about, and that's something that I've realized as well. And it's like, you gotta get the work done. You gotta bring in whatever it is, the experience, the schooling, the like anything like that, and you've gotta like really compound that energy. So when you move on to the next step, you've got a whole array and variety of things that you have to offer moving into your future. Oh my goodness, there you go. Wheel of Fortune. I absolutely love this for you. So the decision that you are moving and doing for yourself, it's definitely producing for you, okay? Definitely producing. It's going to fix what it needs to fix. It's going to bring in whatever money. Like, I'm feeling there's money. This is so lucky. So lucky. Oh my goodness. I love this for you. That's amazing. So this is the Knight of Cups. This is the external energy. And so this Knight of Cups, there is the feeling of contentment, okay? So feeling very content, feeling very emotionally stable, and feeling like you don't have a care in the world, and that moving in that direction is going to really, like, you're just calm, cool, collected. You're like, yes, everything's good. And you do have that cup of fulfillment. It is upright and everything is going very, very well. Remembering that the Knight is also like that warrior. So there is the eliminating of any obstacles that are in the way, but it really feels like there's that really like just not having a care in the world, and just imagining like the knight on his horse kind of just trotting along with this chalice, and it's full, and there's that fulfillment and there's that happiness and not a care in the world. And that is the energy for the external energy for you. Definitely to harness as you're moving through. This is amazing. February is going to be awesome for you, but just knowing that, I know that there's another decision. I know that there's something that you're choosing between, but it is that time for strategy. And oh my gosh. So this is the Six of Pentacles. This is gifts of money. This is money that's coming in for you. This is like a lot. There's a lot of alignment, and a lot of alignment that is bringing, it's bringing wealth, it's bringing money, it's bringing abundance to you. And this is fantastic. And so that is like there's that giving is receiving as well. Like, you're giving, but you're also receiving in that equal measure, okay? Always remember to receive, and always remember that you're honoring yourself when you are receiving generously. Yeah, so make sure you receive, because there has to be that balance, okay? And that you give, but it's like just don't ever expect the same thing back. Like, whatever you give, you return in other ways, and it's going to be really, really fantastic. It's going to be really fantastic for you. This is absolutely amazing. Yeah, like, this is such a high vibe card, the Six of Pentacles. That's awesome. I love that for you. Okay, so now we're doing your completion card. Let's see what you receive for your completion, Sagittarius. I love this. Oh, okay. So, yes, this one, the Eight of Cups. This is the one that I was thinking about. This is the one that I've been talking about is, oh, wow. I can't even believe that. So how I was saying at the beginning of the reading, and how I felt like this decision, that what you're being asked by spirit, by God, by source, by whatever it is that you believe in, your spirit guides, it's asking you to go the logical route, okay? And so with that logical route, at the end of it, you then turn to your passions and your desires. That's insane. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I was saying this at the beginning of the reading. This is what I felt so strongly, that sometimes you just can't do this right now, but I told you it leads to the end. So please, it's even like foreign coming out of my mouth. Do the logical thing, because usually I'm like, go with your intuition and follow your heart, and absolutely do that. But know that there's sometimes those things that you have to do to get here. But like you've seen in all of these cards, they're all producing. There's money, there's things that are coming for you, there's abundance. And so really building up that foundation so that you can live the dreams that you want. Wow. Okay. So, and this is like all partaking in February, big decisions that you're making for yourself, big success that's coming. I love this for you. Oh, we have Oliver here coming to walk all over your cards and say hello. I thank you, Sagittarius, so much for showing up for yourself. I thank you for showing up and listening to me. And I thank you so much for all of your support for my channel. I love you all. Mwah.